style methods.
The best Warcraft players in the world right now facing each other. What a long history these guys share. On the left-hand side of Hammerfall, representing Aurora team, is Happy. And on the right-hand side, Fortitude for the humans, of course. I'm super curious for Happy's adjustments and for Fortitude's adjustments. There was a little bit of a win streak for 40. Happy broke that in their recent encounter, bringing the Dreadlord back and switching the meta a little bit. So when do you play the Dreadlord? How do you play the Dreadlord? And what's the solution to the Dreadlord? All these questions have to be delayed because Happy sticks with the Lich this time.
Yes! I mean, this is very common, to be honest. Dreadlord not as strong as on other maps because so many options available for the human here. So he has more counters to the Dreadlord. Against Lich, it's way harder. But, I mean, Foley showed that he's also very strong against the Lich, so he might love this decision of Happy. So I think, yeah, 40 will go for the orange on the left side, and then for the green, and then for the orange again. So he will go for level 3 creep route, I'm sure, because this is so strong for the human to have a level 3 Archmage very early on. And Happy likes to go for level 3 Lich as quick as possible as well. So that's his newest adaptation to 40 style.
Okay, cool to see. I proclaimed the Lich opener with Expo dead because 40 and like all the humans got so good against it, and the pendulum attacks towards expansions oftentimes favored the human with strong water elemental and footman creep routes. And yeah, Happy had some ill-advised creep routes oftentimes. Remo especially like to call that out. But now we're going straight for the gold mine and we play the old two-base game again.
Yeah, so Happy will creep here and immediately go for the goblin shop or for the left orange. That's what I saw in the last replays I watched of his. And yeah, 40, as I said, goes for the green, goes for his own expansion. So Happy will go for a more passive style. So this is new with his Lich because he likes to be aggressive. He likes to, you know, creep, harass, whatever, creep jack, whatever he can. But now he likes to creep. So I think I like this adaptation. So level 3 Lich is more able to hold a push against level 3 than a level 2, right?
I agree, man. And yeah, Twitch chat is always saying Happy always plays the same, Happy is the robot. You couldn't be further away from the truth. This is basically a 180 to how he played the Lich previously, but also Fortitude with an interesting switch up. Not going for the right-hand side expansion, but rather for the south. So we have almost mirrored creep routes. Archmage level 3, a ring, I think, against the Lich, always good for a little bit of protection, and the Reju potion, great. We see a little bit of damage for the Lich, which is also the item he wants, and replenishment potion for undead, always great too.
Yeah, so this is so interesting. You see the Nerubian is coming up, but he's not going for the hunted yet. He knows, hey, I'm not in the, I should not be hesitated here too much because he just needs to hold his position. So 40 sees the Happy just reacting very quickly, goes for the Nova on the first footman, is getting killed right away, and now he's going for the hunted. So he knows, okay, now I'm stronger, now I'm able to defend, and Happy adapted so far very well, in my opinion.
I agree. 40 still trying to get an opening here to do some damage. But the delayed expo, humans paved the way to do that, and I think especially 40 paved the way to do it. Don't expand immediately after you creep the spot, but make sure that it will come up. And so far, that Lich level 3 is terrorizing the footman in a way that he can't attack up north, so Happy's game plan is coming together well.
Yeah, and I think 40 wants to push through soon. He wants to get a good time on the hunted, because that's so strong still, because he has 2 water elementals, he has a lot of damage, he has a replenishment potion, so now he tries to go for the hunted, and that's so smart. He just delayed his own attack a bit. He knew now is the timing, 80%, that's where you want to have the cancel, and I think he might get it.
In the meantime, Arcane Tower is up, Skeleton Harass doesn't really work, Nova on the Water Elemental, the Replenishment Potion is still there, Mana looking good, Split defense against the Water Elemental, kills 1, Footman still available, and he does get the cancel. Huge win for 40. And he can get out. Worst case with the Town Portal, there is another Nova, but I guess he can just walk it off.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that he's able to escape. Happy doesn't want to go for the Nova because he knew if he's going for the Nova on the Archmage, he has no more Nova for the Footman. So I think he will go for the replenishment portion. Yes, he is. And he will just go again, right? Because Hunted is now getting built, and you see 40 will go for it. And Happy wants to get level 4 Lich as quick as possible. We all know level 4 Lich is so hard to play against, but if he's not getting his economy up, Happy is in a bad spot here.
I agree, man. His tech is running at 6 minutes for 40, and the cancel is at it again. I wouldn't be too surprised if Happy taps out soon.
Yeah, I mean, this is horrible. It's actually the same as always on Hammerfall. Even if he has the TP now, I mean, he will get the cancel, I think. Does he? Oh, the Archmage! Oh my god, this was so close. Wow. I don't know if it was calculated, but respect. He got it. It's fine. And look at this. Beautiful. Oh, this looks beautiful.
Things are coming together, man. Ay, ay, ay. Happy in a world of trouble after 7 minutes. More towers. Lumber is looking good. Gold will be looking good soon. Lich is getting level 4 and his precious circlet plus a staff and boots. So there is another chance to do some damage, but 40 accomplished exactly what he wanted to accomplish.
Yeah, and I mean, this is definitely elite on 40's side. Little 4 Lich is scary, but I mean, look at the amount of footmen he has. Even if the footman would die now, still the tech lead, the economy lead as well. It's looking very, very good for 40. And the Shredder is getting bought, the Zeppelin as well. He's ensnared, but that's no problem. He will be able to catch the Shredder now, goes to the space. Wow, beautiful place here by 40.
Yeah, plays a defensive Zeppelin for now. Happy's faith is once again in the hands of Lich and Nova. His tech has started, Graveyard is coming, Gold Mine now should be safe, but can it ever be called safe if there's an Archmage, this amount of footmen, and a Zeppelin in the hands of 40?
Yeah, I mean, what 40 likes to go with those advantages is like triple Griffin Aviary. He likes to go for lots of Griffins. And I got countered by Happy a lot because he goes for Gargs a lot. Because he knows once the human is going for a lot of Griffins and you go for Gargoyles, you can counter it. So there's still a shot on Happy's side. But yeah, look at the Zeppelin play. He will go for the economy at least and maybe kill 2 or 3 Acolytes.
The scariest thing for 40 is probably Happy moving closer to his screen. You know, with every inch, his skill rises exponentially. And yep, we're getting that forehead play, but Zeppelin drops pretty nice. But Lich is grinding as well, 4.4. Archmage delaying his own levels in favor of ghoul damage, in favor of acolyte damage. But so far, not much has fallen.
No, but also just like Happy is on his side, right? Normally the Lich wants to kill peasants, and so
yeah.
It's always already an achievement not having Happy in your peasant line. And that's all he needs to do. He needs to like force Happy to bad Novas, like killing a footman with a Nova. I mean, what is it? He doesn't care. Yeah. So he just gets more and more time. You see double workshop already, so we all know double Griffin every Griffins and tanks.
This is such a strong army, and now things are falling. Acolytes are falling. Good for Happy that the Necropolis is up. Zeppelin, man. This is, to me, like, Zeppelin plays are probably the most influential change in all of 2024 for almost all races. And once again, 40 plays it to perfection.
Yeah, you can see he's feeling comfortable. He's just doing the right decisions. And yeah, he's not respecting Happy too much. And this is something which changed a lot as well. Like, he's not afraid to go in. You always have to be careful not losing your Archmage, but I don't think we will see it. Oh, he always just says, "No, Klaus, thank you very much, mate." I take it. So,
oh wow.
TP now? I don't see. He's TP. I don't know. Oh, he's dead.
What?
Man, what are you doing? Come on, bro. I told you, man. Go for the TP, man. I would be so mad at Sock if it would be him. But it's Fortitude, so it's fine. It's no problem. Happens to the best.
He got him back from the tavern. Keeps the town portal, of course, so yep, there's a lot of experience on the Lich, though. The Observer didn't expect it either, probably 40 busy with the Zeppelin that he saved with like 0 HP. But it's all time. It's all time where Happy did not tech to tier 3. Only now at 11 minutes. And 40, he's already there. He's training the Paladin. He's going for tanks. Staff is out. And how is Happy supposed to hold this?
I have no clue, man. But he gets level 5 Nova, and once you get this level, you can really delete this Archmage. So 40 just needs to rely now on his push. He needs to make sure he's not losing too much yet. But you see the Gargoyles. Nice move by Happy, but well, I mean, he has no damage. So if he's like watching, scouting Happy's Gargoyles early enough, he just goes for Knights, you know, and maybe Hawks. But I think Hawks can be countered very well right now.
At least with a third hero later, but we don't have that for another 1.5 minutes, I'd say, depending what kind of hero he gets. So there is a timing window for Fortitude for sure. Level 5 Lich is of course a great counter to almost everything. And here's a little bit of a creep jack. I don't think you can accomplish too much, but get information that it is Gargs. Dragonhawks are coming as the answer because he knows he has the timing advantage on his side. And now we rotate out a couple of footmen, which is always good experience on DK, of course, but you want to free up supply, I guess.
Yeah, and now he gets level 4 on the Archmage, and he just needs to be careful not to go in for those little fights, because now Happy is still strong. Tanks are coming. Please TP. Oh my god, you. Okay, thank you. All right, sorry, I did not say anything. It was fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah, totally fine. Not stressed at all.
My heart. Oh wow, nice drop here. That's cool. I like it. I think it will work. Does he have upgrades? Yeah,
no, I don't think so. No, he doesn't. And he
so
will.
2-1 is 2-1 is for sure a kill. So if you have 2-1, you will kill this, but 0-0 is not able to kill it. And the Nurubian are slowing down the tanks as well, so it's fine, but it's a distraction, right? So he could creep this Mountain King maybe on level 2 at least. He still relies on tanks, he's switching up. Let's look at this, 4 workshops. 4 workshops.
The
like,
general is back! The general is back. Oh yeah, 40's favorite building with his favorite unit. He eliminated Colorful from Lost Temple by playing Mass Gyros. Yep, you heard that right. Mass Gyros is a thing now. And Gyros are coming. They're so cheap, they're produced quickly, and this is gonna be air superiority. Yeah,
we saw it against, I think, Colorful on Lost Temple.
That's right.
He had some fun with Gyros already, so it's not just against Undead. His controls of his units here is so good. And I think once he has enough Gyros, there's the Dreadlord. There's no counter, right? So Gyros just destroy this army. So I think Gargoyles are very good if you overcommit in Griffins. But 40 is a smart guy. He knew, all right, you can go for Gargoyles. I just go for Knights and Gyros. And once he has the crucial number, I mean, he will destroy, I think, this army very easy.
Happy is still holding on to the third hero. Even if he picks the Dreadlord now, he will be under level. Lich is getting caught. Happy is getting caught. There's a town portal, but will he be able to use it against the stun? Here we see a lot of gyros coming in. Flag cannon's not ready yet. That's a bit of an issue. Lich hurt. Paladin ready, being under attack as well. We do have a staff, and of course the Pally is saved. We take out a couple of ghouls to the ground. Water elementals, good one. Now flag cannons are ready. First knight going down, and that's a whole different affair. Can he take out all the Gargs? Then it's his. Lich under fire. DK trying to pop or pass the potion. Didn't really work, but the coil is there to the rescue.
Wow. Wow, the micro on both sides, man. Nice kiting. Dreadlord is finally coming soon. Still a level 1, but I mean, maybe he can achieve something. I think 40 just needs to wait for more gyros and then go in. He should not lose too many gyros early on. That can hurt a lot. So he's relying on tanks as well. I think he has no Bravage, right? So it's more about pushing, I feel like. I mean, he has 4 workshops, right? I mean, this guy can build 2 tanks, 2 gyros, and whatever. He's like able to do a lot. Oh, nice. To see there already 2 tanks. It will be 4 in total. So I don't know. How many gyros does he have? 13 against 7 gargoyles? It's actually okay, I think.
With Carrion Swarm coming in, we also get heal scrolls in the mix, armor upgrades, not bad. We have a wagon against tank attacks. Both are so well prepared for each other. And Fortitude is mixing up more tanks here. Very low on knights, but there's little to attack on the ground. The next air fight is going to be crucial. Tanks, Gyros, Mountain King here. Levels on 40 worry me a little. And also Gyros being donated away. So far, the Guard Micro was outstanding. But for how long is that possible?
Wow. Nice cutting here. I think the Gyros now have the crucial mass. He can just commit and he's kind of bit still. Ooh, nice heal scroll here. Wow, man. I don't like the tanks that much, to be honest. Oh, the Mountain King gets stabbed in the last second. Not a big fan of the tanks, to be honest. I thought like he should have just gone for a big mass of Gyros, but I think Happy got back to the game.
I agree. This Guard Micro is outstanding. Ghoul making sure that there's no third base on the back of this. Another tank getting called. There's no barrage for the tanks to attack the Garg, so they hold little value. Switching it up now and moving into barrage. In longer fights, that adds up. But yeah, the gyro numbers worry me. The levels for Fortitude worry me. And Happy is still getting online.
Yeah, and the problem is the Dreadlord. He was so late to the party, but still gets a lot of stuff to eat, to be honest. This is not good for 40. I think really the crucial mistake was to go for tanks. He had no barrage, so he could not use... I mean, with barrage it would be a bit better. He could have maybe kited a bit better the Gargers and stuff. But Happy already reacted with the meat wagon. Yeah, not a big fan of not going for just massing gyros and kill the Gyros.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree. The fight so far, not on Fortitude's side. Also, upgrades were really weak. Only the first attack upgrade now. When he has 1300 lumber, I wonder if that's really necessary instead of like investing into 4 workshops. He was looking for a timing that he couldn't really get, and now he is kind of falling behind. But also Paladin level 2 gives a lot of sustain thanks to the Divine Shield. Mountain King still not 3. Kinda bad. 5, 4, 3 heroes for Happy. He's down in supply just a tiny little bit, but that doesn't do too much.
Still, we have 3 tanks with barrage now and 20 gyros. So I think if he's getting a bit, he's building even more gyros. So if he's going for like maybe 5 and 10 more, I mean, what can he do? Yeah. I think, yeah. But the heroes look scary, so I don't know. It's hard to say who prevails here.
Full mana on the Dreadlord and Lich, also stacked Lich. That's a lot of damage now with 2 Claws Mental Orb. Whew. The next fight is going to be fireworks. That's for sure. Happy. Muscling up the first attack towards Fortitude's Expo, and there's barely any towers.
Yeah, and he will kill some peasants, but look at the amount of wood what he has. He can just take some peasants out of his base and see them TP immediately, and this will be a huge fight, man. I'm so excited, man.
Everything will be clumped up. Pretty perfect for gyros. Barrage is coming in, trying to lure some focus fire on to the tanks. Ooh, how can he sustain this? The heal scroll is already gone. Barrage coming in. Flak cannons coming in. Air superiority for 40 established. Still 20. Okay, now 18 gyros in the air. But yeah, Gargs are rather squishy, even if he has that upgrade. Oh, this is so hard to call. Supply narrow. Gargs over now. Carrion Swarm kinda nice, but now it's done. Oh, wait, Paladin dead. Did not see that. Tank's about to fall as well as the Shredder. Going for the heroes now. Mountain King finally level 3. Double healed stone. On the Nova, level 6. 2 heroes falling. Happy controls the ground. 40 controls the air. But I feel like this is a Hail Mary now with gyro bombs and tanks onto that gold mine. Close. Carrion Swarm. Oh, he repairs against it so well. There's no tanks anymore. The gyro damage isn't enough.
Shoot! Ice, come on! Do what you can to mess.
Oh, no way!
No! Oh my god.
Sick hold!
Oh my god. Oh, I mean, as I said, the heroes. Oh, wow. 6, 4, 4. Yep. DK soon on 5.
Yep.
And on the other side, we see 2 dead heroes. Nah, Mage trying to do something with his water elementals. Oh man, the fight was well played by 40 though. The way he killed the gargoyles, but there was no backup, you know. With Griffins, in addition, maybe he can kill the ghouls or more knights, but yeah, it's not looking that good for 40 now.
The mass gyros, man. He's gathering them up top, but Happy was repairing that haunted. All that effort in vain. In the meantime, at the south, something is happening at 40's expansion. Might be a ghoul run by, a skeleton run by, something. There's echo damage for sure. Thank you, Observer. So 1 base income for 40. Oh no, not even. The main base is empty.
Oh man. Yeah, well, I think, I don't know what is the win condition here. I think he's going for even more gyros. Oh
yeah,
God.
but
this is like
Dreadlord is like will get level 5, no?
Yeah, and he has a lot of stuff to do against this, right? The Ace Swarm is like just wow. Yeah, I don't see too much possibilities here. I mean, maybe Griffins in addition because there are no gargoyles anymore. But yeah, those heroes are looking just too scary.
Yeah. Economy is not looking great for Fortitude either. Heroes are supposed to carry at this stage in the game, but Mountain King is still benched for 50 seconds because he can't afford Tavern Revives. DK gets level 5, Lich is already level 6, Coil Nova galore. We have 2 mana potions, there we go, thank you. Voice activating Happy's nuke here. There is a town portal, alright, double staff also, but if he moves out of that situation here, then like Happy is just calling it, and 40 loses Hammerfall. Happy finds a solution on this map against 40 and takes the 1-0.
Yeah, you could see in the face cam of 40, he was not happy at all with this. He's just, he gave it away, to be honest. I think, I love the way he plays with tanks and he pressured Happy. But I did it as well as a couple of times. And I feel like he's just too ready for that. Just going for a couple more gyros, try to make sure you can kill the gargoyles, and then maybe go for Griffins behind it. Maybe a better call. But it's easier to say if you're observing and not playing the game. Happy just with the right adaptations. Early game was horrible, but he stabilized. And yeah, the problem is, even though he got a lot of cancels on the hunted, Happy just had a level 5 Lich very quickly. And this is scary when you want to get a fighting army. And once you killed the army of Happy, the gargoyles, yeah, what's left? If you have no griffins, no knights, how do you kill the heroes of Happy?
Yeah. I mean, with a high-level Stormbolt Holy Light, for sure that's an option, but that wasn't the case here. Also, 40, not the perfect play that we're used to seeing from him, that Archmage loss in the very beginning. Questionable, at least. That usually doesn't happen. No third base, no flag cannon at the first engagement, which also shouldn't happen. No barrage at the second engagement. Timings were just off, but that's something that's easily fixable. Like, in general, this should work. If you delay everything by like 20 seconds or so, then you have the upper hand in these fights. That is something that 40 can easily fix, and he will probably on the next map Echo Isles.
I mean, 40 played so many times against Happy already, so this is nothing new to him. And yeah, the Armage loss, it was just preventable, right? He could have just TP'd. He did everything he could. He killed so many times the Hunted. He was ahead. And then even after the kill on this Archmage, he was still ahead. But then he decided to go for tanks. And the way he played the tanks were not as efficient as we know he likes to play it. But, I mean, first map, no problem. Just leave it behind. Think of the next map, Echo Isle. And, yeah, just crush it. It's just so important against Happy because it happens so many times. You play so well and then you lose because of a couple of mistakes. And then you're like, oh man, come on. And then you need to go to the next game and you're like, all right, and maybe then you're not ahead. It's maybe equal. And then your mindset, you just need to stay on the top. And Happy is like this. He will stay at the top. He played so many times from behind, he doesn't care. And you'll need to be in the same way mentally. So I hope 40 is just, it's okay. I mean, you were ahead, you can beat Happy, just do the same and next time finish him.
Yeah, I agree. This is what has to happen. I mean, the Leon's pro advice here, just crush him. That's it's so easy, dude. Why didn't you think of that before?
Every time when I'm streaming and I play against the best players and I'm like, I crush this guy now, just to have this kind of mentality. I know that I'm playing against the best players, but what shall I say? Like, oh my God, oh no, oh no, oh he's coming, oh no. I mean, I need to have like this kind of mental state where I'm hungry, you know, hungry for creeping, for denies, for killing heroes sometimes when I can, to go for everything. So I think mental states is so important in this game. So many people underestimate it, and we talk about balancing, but we never talk a lot about mental stuff going on in the game, mind games. Many people don't see it sometimes in games. So like, oh, how it's so imba. I'm like, yeah, this guy just outplayed in his mind. You know, he just expected something different. He didn't react, and I mean, he had the wrong units for this fight. So I think it's so important to stay cool in your mind. And I needed to learn it as well. I just still learn it, but I just realized how important it is to stay calm. To just, you know, also to say, all right, what was good? And okay, it's enough. Now go for the next game.
Yeah, I think that is the perfect way to approach things here. Especially as we said before, like there are maps that are Happy's losers picks that you have won before multiple times, like a Concealed Hill. This shouldn't worry him too much. It's a little harder now, of course, but you know, 40 is a showman. He knows that we love to see full out series, and that's why he lost the first map probably, and will come back even stronger.
I never think of loser maps. I think always like you pick maps I want to play. So it's never like, even if Happy says I like this map, I'm like, I like this map as well, man. Just take it. It was against Kevin as well. Like all your maps, I love it, man. Let's give it to me. It's so like, I think having the idea of Happy likes to play it. I'm like, you can do this, but as you said, I bet you on this map already. Why shouldn't I do it as well again? So sometimes, just, you know, have this kind of positive mindset. And I think 40, he knows he can do this. He's the best player in the world right now, in my opinion, in this matchup for sure. So let's enjoy this. And
What do you think?
Hello.
Hello. Nice little visit. What do you think? Echo Owls is a time for a Dreadlord?
Yes, for sure. It's so strong. Yeah, I mean, Lich is not as strong on that map as on other maps, because the problem with Lich is you need to get level 3 now, because humans try to go for level 3 as quick as possible. They are able to do that, and it has a big disadvantage in doing so. So the Dreadlord is not in a need to get level 3. He can control the human way better. You have more of a hard time to cancel the hunted, because the Archmage gets surrounded sometimes, but still it's possible to kill the hunted. But I think we will see a Dreadlord here for sure.
Alrighty. Happy was actually smiling a little bit before I switched the scene. I guess was talking a little bit too. Both were talking at the beginning of the game. I'm pretty sure 40 is streaming. But Happy usually does not stream his matches. I think you can see it again. Like, he's mumbling something.
Yeah.
Man, I would love to know.
Like, I will crush this guy, he said.
Right? That must be it.
Yeah, something like this. I show this guy now how to play Warcraft 3. I think something like this, for sure.
All right, 40 also with a jacket off. Now it's the real deal. We see Mountain King versus Dreadlord. What a matchup this is.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about Mountain King is if you play it with Bull level 2 and Bash level 1, you can hunt this vampire down, you know. You can just run at him with boots, with Gucci boots, and try to kill the Dreadlord. But the downside is, once you have no mana anymore, you have trouble, right?
Yeah.
So many times I see 40 just go for the ghouls instead of the hero, and get some advantages by that. But still, I like the Mountain King. I think he knows that Happy likes to play the Dreadlord, so that's the answer already. We see the Merc Camp creep. We see the Shadow Priest soon. Did he steal it?
Yeah, Happy stole it. That's important. You want the Shadow Priest to dispel the sleep. So, and of course, for healing, so you don't need the shop that early. But Happy with the Acolyte, man. What a play already.
Wow. And we see Claws plus 8. Man, this Mountain King has... the way he's punching now is hurts way more than before. The Dreadlord just creeping his stuff. A nice thing by stealing the Shadow Priest, but also a big investment. 200 gold, right, for Mountain King to kill the Shadow Priest. But yeah, so 40 has no Shadow Priest now. But you see the adaptation. Sock likes to play it as well. He likes to go for the creep check now. So what he's doing is he goes over, he wants to creep check, kill some ghouls, maybe the Shadow Priest, and meanwhile he will go for the Berserk on his side, 8 Militia, and creep his expansion by its own.
Ooh, Happy got the second Shadow Priest. That's a lot of healing already. No chance, of course, for 40 to get the Dispel that he so desperately wants. Set up a little trap here, but very little reinforcements. Creeps are helping 40. A little bit of a bribe accepted with bashes coming onto the Shadow Priest, and Happy lost one.
Yeah, and he's just on 2.0 right now. And you see 40 going in, gets the Berserker, I guess? Yes, and just creeps it. Needs to be careful not to get caught here. I think Happy will see this, yeah. And I don't know about that. The Berserker needs to leave here right now.
Ooh, there's sleep, of course. How do you leave? Counter surround, okay. But Carrion Swarm is there for almost a double kill, not prevented with the bolt. Very conservative on the mana usage is 40.
Yeah, but no more mana now on the Dreadlord. It's actually quite decent. And no Berserker for Happy, right? So he's saving his mana. Now, as I said, the typical... I saw Sok doing it. I don't know who started it. I'd like to play this as well. Gets the Berserker, just creeps it, and it might get level 3, right? By this creep cap.
Oh, we'll see. He wants to threaten this expansion. I guess so. Yeah, must be level 3. And he's waiting for that, for the stronger Stormbolt. Very, very calm and collected thus far. Happy takes out one footy after the next, but of course with an expansion, you can easily replace them. But so far, not the craziest early game for 40. While we get a couple of subs in. Thank you very much. Greif Power, W3S Sunny HS for the 25, GTF RVZ for the 15-month, EA Shibi, Bestler, Luca Cesaro, and Butt Crumbs. Thank you very much.
I hate this. 2.9 is so... It's so hard.
Ouch.
You know, like, you just, like, you're so close, you know, but you're not able to do anything. And he's saving his bolts, but normally he would regenerate one bolt already. So, yeah, didn't pay off. It's the worst feeling you can have, like, being on 2.9. The Dreadlord will get level 3, and yeah, 40 is creeping the green now, but it's not as efficient, you know? You have no pressure going on the ghouls. I think he did not kill. What did he kill, actually?
Nothing? I mean, one Shadow Priest went down, but that was the creeps.
Yeah, well, this is unfortunate, because I think that's the strength of Dreadlord, and I think so far the game plan of 40 didn't pay off that well. I mean, he has an expansion as well, you know, everything is okay, but normally the way 40 is playing this is more aggressive, you know, more cancels, more kills and ghouls. Let's see how that works now. Finally we see the level 3 Mountain King. Maybe he's the first bolt in the game. Actually, I think. So?
Right? Maybe he used one for creeping early, but mana regeneration filled it up again. But against ghouls, we haven't seen a single one. Happy's defensive play, we pointed it out already on Hammerfall, works out on Echo Ults as well. We get a surround here, needs to free his way with the hammer. There we go, another sleep, that's the last one. And under the shadow of an Arcane Tower, this should be working. Uh-oh, he's still surrounded.
Oh my god, Dreadlord has no TP.
MK!
TP! Oh! He waited for so long, man. This is wow.
Oh, he's right there! He's getting... Can he get him?
Run,
so close!
It's dropped up. Oh my god, run! No!
MK!
Run away!
Oh, the Shadow Priests are here, but they have only tickle damage! It's enough, though! Tickles him to death! And now what? Muddy and the Mauler on the side of Happy, full Merc army. 40 is in a world of trouble.
I mean, that was so greedy by Happy, right? Imagine, like, I think he could have gone for... He had Militia was coming. He could have go for Bolt on the Dreadlord. I don't know. I mean, he killed a couple of ghouls, but wow, that Happy was able to kill this Mountain King. This calculation by Happy is so great. Well played. Muddy tries to do some work here on Happy's side. Gets maybe the Berserker. But man, I think Happy is far ahead right now.
I agree, man. Why didn't 40 TPA out earlier? He lost so much HP without any chance to recover, really. Shop wasn't up for a long time. He tried to be as cool as Sock versus Lin with that big MK save, but couldn't really get through with it. And Happy with the Mercs now is... Yeah, this is problematic. Blacksmith also pretty late. Mountain King back from the tavern. Could have slept it, but no follow-up. But yeah, this... Usually, early games are oftentimes in the hands of the human, thanks to Water Elementals, thanks to Storm Bolts, whatever you play. But Happy made adjustments, and Happy's kinda owning right now.
Yeah, I mean, there were so little details not working for 40. Not get level 3 early enough. Not get the damage done on the ghouls. He wanted to creep the Merkham. He lost the Berserker for free. Then this moment here, I was wondering why he waited so long to TP, as you said. It was no need to wait, you know, because he could have TP. Maybe also what I like with Mountain King against Dreadlord, it happens so many times against Happy as well. Just go for the Dreadlord as well. You had so many units, you can surround him. Use your bolts, you know. It's
your strongest weapon.
Yeah.
Now, little detail here as well, and that might be an exclamation mark fanboy moment. Happy left a skeleton at the expansion of Fortitude. Clarity was running, and skeleton was there to cancel that. So we're down to 2 bolts.
Wow. Yeah, and we see gargoyles. We see a blood match second. I like it. More mana for the Mountain King. First bolt on the Dreadlord, but in a moment where I'm not the biggest fan of, to be honest. Surround immediately by Happy. Oh, no surround.
Yep, it is. Oh, can't really get out, can he? There is a town portal. Might have to sacrifice this. No, again, super late TP, as the Mountain King has no mana anymore either. But 40 has no solution to Gargs at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I think he will go for Mask Gyro. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, because the Dreadlord is looking scary.
Yeah.
Gets more and more XP. Might get level 2 DK here. 4.5 Dreadlord. So I think 40 needs to go for a timing where you have the crucial mass of gargoyles, get a big kill on the gargoyles, and a huge XP lead by that, because he gets some XP, of course. But Happy is just, I mean, he's so solid and using his advantages, and even now he's just retreating a bit. Maybe the Ogre is getting killed, but I think that's pretty much it.
Coil and a little bit of healing, but another surround. That's what the Dreadlord is known for. Town portal again. There would be 1,000 gold. Oh no, not even using it. He's going for the counter kill on the DK, but Happy has the counter kill up. Oh, he's moving into a surround once again. The bash was, of course, a little lucky. Invo potion to save the hero now. Quite an investment, but absolutely worth it. 40 is struggling hard this game.
Yeah, it's nothing goes to his favor here. I mean, he got the invuln of the DK, so next time he's not as safe as he was. And nice little movement here. I think he might get the DK now, because 2 bolts. Yes, let's go. Try it, bro. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Oh, push, bash. Nochmal again? No. Oh.
Unbiased casting, maybe the Golem is helping. Sleep, no way he's saving that. Stormbolt, Footy, needs some swords, or that axe. Okay, finally, a little bit of momentum. Lich is here now, no more sleep, and so he's not even trying to go for the Mountain King, but rather take out the Footman. More XP, little welcoming gift for the Lich. But yeah, you called it, like, these gyros. What are the odds for these gyros? Wasn't it established that Dragonhawks are the counter to Dreadlord?
Yes, the problem is that if you're behind and you go for Hawks, he will never get the crucial mass, so Gargoyles will own you, and then he goes for Dark Ranger and silence everything.
Okay.
So the idea is, if you play against Dreadlord, that you get a bit of an advantage, then you have a tech lead, then you get Hawks quicker than the Gargoyles, and then you checkle them. So the idea is to have a timing on the gargoyles to minimize the numbers, and later on you can like follow it with griffins and so on if he goes for fiends. So you go for griffins and knights. But if you're behind, that's the strength of Dreadlord. It's not that easy with an expansion to come back. So people play 1 base against Dreadlord a lot to prevent that.
Okay. Dreadlord close to level 5. Paladin getting caught immediately. And no chance for the gyros. The numbers aren't there. There shouldn't be a single chance. He's trying to lure them away from the Dreadlord to prevent the Carrion Swarm. Oh, solid dodge, I'd say. Paladin actually saved. But yeah, he's waiting for reinforcements. Taking the fight now when the Dreadlord has no mana. Paladin getting attacked despite the healing. No stab. Third hero down. Siphon is actually working quite nicely. Gyro Micro, I'd say, also fine. And now this almost has to work. But the Town Portal is ready on the DK. And that hero is saved. 4 Gargs down. But also traded for 6 Gyros. Not ideal, but he's alive.
And this fight was actually quite good for 40. As you said, this mana siphon on the Dreadlord just helps you to control it a bit and reduce the amount of A-Swarm. And we still have a chance here. 40 stays on 50, I like it. So he's getting more resources than happy. Paladin on level 1, I mean, it's okay to lose the hero. It's not the best, but I mean, still. I think 40 has still a shot. He just needs to make sure he's not overproducing gyros, so he has a little bit of ground army as well, because once you have just gyros, you still need to have some units against the ghouls, right? So yeah. The next fight will come now.
Griffin Aviaries will be there, but still needs some time. No clap, of course, it's only bash, so it's a numbers game at this point. First you get it. Oh, the Blood Mage! Oh no, being caught between the buildings. Invo Potion to save him. Paladin is ready. Holy Light, there's no mana for it. Needs to transfer some. Ooh, bullet dodge, though.
Wow. I mean, 40 is fighting, and that's cool to see, because he's believing, you know, and this is so important in the game. You see a player who's not believing in himself anymore, to go for weird movements, risky plays. He's not doing it. Still, level 5 Dreadlord, but the Blood Mage is doing quite some work to prevent the strength of Dreadlord so far. Look at the inventory of the Lich.
Yep.
It looks beautiful. Right?
Does it? Depends. I guess it depends.
I'm unbiased. I'm just seeing the picture, and I imagine it having on my Archmage, so it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Keep on imagining. I see Nova Carrion Swarm doing a lot of damage to the economy, and 40 needs gold right now. Lumber is okay, actually, but gold is absolutely crucial. So far, we haven't seen anything produced from these aviaries. He's trying to get them up for a long time, and he's working on them for a long time, but didn't actually do any work just yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's will be interesting to see if he will get use of it when he's maybe just kill the Gargoyles first, but it's hard to say. Like Lich is on level 2, so the burst damage is not as big as normal, right? With Lich level 5, you can go for heroes, and it's a bit like playing Crypt Lord, right? You have a Crypt Lord level 5, but once you make sure you control this guy, like level 3 DK is not as strong as, you know, if he has higher levels. So I still believe in 40 also to come back, and I also think like Happy can crush some peasants now. Nice A-Swarm on the peasants. Gargoyles immediately take out this Arcane Tower, maybe, yes, but he TPs out. He knows he needs to be careful not losing too many Gargoyles. And actually, I think it's quite equal right now.
Alright, supply numbers in favor of Happy, but that's also due to the lost peasants. Carrion Swarm level 3, of course, very strong. Hero levels in general favoring Happy a little bit, even though he's missing the crucial level 3 on the Lich. Gyro numbers are actually getting quite crazy. So Carrion Swarm has a damage cap, right? So if you have 2 control groups of gyros, Carrion Swarm falls off at a certain point.
Yes, definitely. And we have now level 5 Mountain and level 2 Pally as well. So the Pally can save himself by using Divine Shield. And I think, let's see what item we get. What is it?
Sobi.
Sobi Man. Ui. It's actually very good.
And Blood Mage is close to 3. Like, this is the crucial level for a Blood Mage when Siphon all of a sudden becomes absurdly strong. And that might be a solution for 40 in this game.
Yeah, I think he made a good work to not lose too early against Happy's pushes. I think this is the worst thing which can happen. One fight in his base, he hold it, and now let's see, we have 1 hero score on Happy's side, but I think the gyros, like we have 21 gyros against 9 gargoyles. It's not fair.
It's not fair when he gets support from the Dreadlord, who also got a Sobi mask and a mana potion, so lots of tiny little insects in the engine of Fortitude, who's now adding Griffins. So that's a sign that he's comfortable with the air fight. And then Griffins are there to clean up the ground, plus increase the hero focus. Strongest hero focus in the game, Banish, Bolt, Holy Light, even though it's not level 2 yet. This is a fight that 40 has to own.
Wow, nice bolt immediately on the Dreadlord. He wants to control this Dreadlord. Nice movement with the gyros, but a lot of gyros were getting killed here. But still, nice Ace Swap. I think he got like 4 or 5 gyros immediately, but still, so many gyros available for 40. Oh my god, so many gyros are falling.
Oh no, the sleep against the Blood Mage. He can't siphon. There's more and more Carrion Swarm. Oh, this is so crucial. Paladin dead. He didn't pick Divine Shield. Sleep on the Mountain King, so he can't staff. This is Warcraft in perfect execution for Happy right now. 20 gyros are dead.
What did I say? It's not fair. I take everything back.
Yeah.
I have no clue about this game. I mean, I don't like Bolt level 3. Lab level 3 would have been awesome to control the ghouls and so on. But yeah, I mean, he had like just the biggest and best ace swarms I ever seen here.
Oh. Blood Mage dead. GG. Oh my god, can you play this fight any better than Happy just did?
This was picture perfect. It was, I don't know. I'm impressed. And he's just thinking the same. It's like, I'm just going. I'm leaving now.
Yeah.
I did
that was
job.
so good.
It's, yeah, I mean, I underestimated Ace Swarm level 3, to be honest. I thought Mana Siphon will get control of it, but I think, yeah, Mana Potion and like, I think he could have split it a bit better, to be honest. Like, he had everything in one group. There were some things he could have done better, but yeah, I mean, this early game was not the best, and I think the good thing is that he just fought himself back into the game. He had some good moments, and I think now it's very important, just really bring your A game, bring your timings. Felt a bit off with the Mountain King push, and also like losing units, yeah, for no reason in my opinion. The Berserker bot and so on. I think he should have been a bit more prepared for those moments and get level 3 Mountain King. It's so important. He could have killed so many things with his bolts, but he'd never used them, you know?
Yeah.
I think this is was the worst for 40, so it can only get better now.
I agree. This was indeed the worst early game possible. No, well, it can always go worse if you're up against Happy. The game could be over after 4 minutes. We've seen this plenty of times in the past, but Shadow Priest stolen, not getting any kills, a bit too conservative on the mana, just all these tiny little things adding up, and that's not allowed. Like, that is just clearly not allowed. You need to win 3 maps in a row now versus Happy.
Yeah, but I mean, as you can see, I'm blessed with Holy Light in my bag right now, so it's no problem. The human gods are talking to me right now. They say like, at least it will be a very equal game now. Next game, easy. I think, what map was this last map? What was it?
Tide Hunters.
Come on. Really? Easy.
Easy. Okay. Easy, he says. It would be indeed quite epic if this is the start of the turnaround now for 40. But Happy just comes in incredibly prepared, incredible execution. He's living Warcraft, he's working Warcraft, and Fortitude's not up to the task here today. Happy's adjustments, they're working out. Maybe a little bit lucky on the other side. Maybe 40 not playing his best on the other side. This is where he has to shine now. This was the map in Dubai. This is where the turnaround starts.
Yes. And my prediction is we see a Lich again. I think the Dreadlord is also not the worst, but this map is not as good for Dreadlord as Igrail. On the other side, on the human side, we'll see Nightmage for sure. I think this is the best choice here on that map, and Happy will go for maybe the orange first. I think he switched up his creep routes here as well lately. And 40 likes to go for the Goblin Lab. but he has also so many different creep routes. But what we will see for sure is a level 3 Archmage as quick as possible.
Yeah, that should be a standard. And then, of course, it's kind of similar to Hammerfall, where we have pushes towards each other's bases. Or second bases, I guess. And then usually the human is ahead. Happy scouting the high ground already. So yeah, lab creep should be a given.
Yes, and Happy scouts this right away. He wants to block this little footman. But no, footman says, I go my path. It's no problem for me. I just pull the golem. He will be able to creep this, and yeah, I think everything is fine. Happy will creep the orange, I think, because he knows he has time as well. Maybe he's going for direct expansion, I don't know. Might be this case as well. Yeah, he's going directly also. Okay, fine. And yeah, 40 wants to have a good item here, right? So maybe he's lucky. Would be great to get some momentum. And he will get 2.3 Archmage here, which is great. A bit less, I think, but I don't know. Let's see. I think it's 2.3. Yeah, 2.3, I think. So, yeah, he will go for little green camps and he will delay his expansion. And as he played on Hammerfall, he will try to get some cancels on the Hunted.
Lich with claws, 40 with the flute, which is of course the damage. Oh, this turtle is important. Can't allow Happy to get that turtle. Oh, no.
Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah, I mean, this little steal, at least he used a Nova, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little trade on both sides. So he will try maybe to creep the expansion right away. Yeah, he goes for the expansion right now. Happy is not going for it. He's not going for creep check yet, which is good. So I think if he creeps this, it might be 2.9 at least. So yes, 40 is still in a good spot. Good items. I can't read it, but it's low. It's not the best, but it's fine. And yeah, I think equal so far.
Maybe you should switch your Warcraft language to Chinese to get the item names right.
I'm sorry, bro. That's now the next level. You're not inviting me anymore because I'm not reading Chinese. Right? I'm sorry.
All right, ghouls already. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 plus 3 skeletons. That's a lot of damage. That's also a little bit of lumber. 40 abandons this immediately and goes for the counter attack. Happy the adjustment that we've also seen on Hammerfall, not starting the Haunted Goldmine anymore before the Archmage pays a visit. And I would give this again to Happy.
Yeah, such a smart play not to go for the Haunted yet. And also move it with the ghouls just to prevent the expansion of 40. Still, it's fine. He has a level 3 Archmage. He can maybe buy boots now. I would love to see an early shop as well. So he's delaying his Haunted as well. So that means it still has a good timing for 40 to cancel it later on, you know? So it's all up to it's a mind game right now, you know? It's they both know each other very well, and now it's just starting. So if Happy is able to hold 40 on his side is great, but if 40 can hold this with ease, he has what at level 2, so let's see how that works.
Yeah, that's usually the point in the game where ghouls are suffering. We create 2 little skirmishes, one on the left-hand side, one on the right. The right one is over, so it's time for 40 to start constructing Water Elemental Strength. You see it, especially powered by that flute. They like the tune. And Happy is trying to find more damage with possibly another Nova, as the Archmage is hurt already, but not as efficient as Happy would like to have it.
Yeah, and still no level 3 Lich, and this is so important for 40 that to prevent it too early. It will happen anyways, but if you have a level 3 Lich very early on because he killed so much, it can be very horrible for you. But look at this Archmage, as I said. He's running over, he tries to go for the cancel. He might not get it. I think it's too late and there's no backup. So maybe he can get it. I mean, it will be very close, to be honest.
Yeah, usually you'd like to pair this attack with Footman and Archmage damage or another second Water Elemental. 40 playing with death right now. His winner bracket on the line, of course. This Water Elemental dealt with ease, but the Footmen are now connecting. Level 3 Lich is, of course, an invite to throw a Nova onto Footman. Water Elemental as a distractor. Oh, this is so close. Nova to slow everything down. Archmage on the verge of dying. And 40 gets the cancel. Oh, this was life-saving.
Oh my god, this was so close. Sorry, I doubted 40 for once. Yeah, it was great. Great timing. It's the best timing, actually, right? You want to have this timing where it's nearly finishes and you kill it. It's better than killing it on 20%. So all the small details are so important in this matchup. It's not just canceling it because then he's rebuilding it immediately. It's about finding those moments where you have like 80% and you really get the kill. He lost 2 or 3 footmen. It's a bit of a trade as well. He has an Arcane Tower up, which is great to defend now. Does he have a shop? Yes, he has a shop. So this is great as well. He now needs to make sure he's not losing too much. This is a very crucial point as well. He might buy Shredder sometimes to prevail some damage here because Shredder is actually very good in killing this push. But look, it's his footmen are dying. I don't know if he has enough to hold this here.
Ooh, so many ghouls. Water Elemental also hurt. He gets one. Archmage is absolutely necessary now to help in this. Clarity and Region Scroll cancelled immediately by Happy. So can he get another Water Elemental out? I doubt it. Oh, a little bit. Okay, Brilliant Zora is helping out. So he has to hold a little bit longer. Lich has no mana no more. Down to 50% and Happy is abandoning this. Town Hall still standing.
Nice. And he's going for an attack. So we have a game, guys. So
we do.
It's still looking scary. And she should put 5 peasants into the gold mine. But everything else is fine. The Archmage get healed again. And yeah, he needs just to make sure he's not donating too much here. I think the Footman can die. The Shredder is coming. The bad boy finally arrives. Yeah, and I mean, 1 footman, I think 2 footmen. I think if you kills 1 more footman, he's level 4, right?
Looks like it. 3.92. Can't afford to lose the Shredder at all. It was a little bit of damage onto everything, so I guess Happy has to respond and retreating, but ghouls were already sent back earlier, so they should be healthy again for the next round of attack. 40 needs to stabilize. Tech is ahead for the human, but Happy's finding a lot of damage at this expo.
I think it's good for 40 so far. At least he has a bit of an advantage. And I think 40 is so good and building on momentum. And I mean, he got the cancel. He was good in defending the push. He just lost some footmen, yes, but I think he just needs to make sure he's like pressures Happy a lot because, as I said, a Happy playing passively is always a good Happy.
Seppa! Seppa!
Yeah. Oh, Seppa! Oh my god, I didn't see it, sorry. Wow, nice play. This was beautiful. Look at the damage of the ghouls. Oh my god, they are falling like flies. What a beautiful play by 40 here.
Sick! Happy immediately responds with more narrow towers to slow down. Lich versus Archmage, Eternal Battle. Zeppelin should be there for the pickup. Absolutely. Another Water Elemental would be great, but you gotta be careful that there's a Nova. Oh, 40 playing with fire. Acolytes are haunted. Lich in trouble. Water Elemental is the carry in Fortitude's play here. And he even saves the Footman. Lovely. Lich isn't dying, but Acolytes are. Ghouls were. And what a sick comeback by 40 this was. Oh, yeah. Up until now. Wait. Zeppelin, not this way. No way.
No. What are you doing? Oh my god, this man has the biggest balls. What the hell is happening right here? Oh my god, my heart rate is just raising immediately. What are you doing to us? Wow, this is playing on the edge, but yeah, he did great. I mean, this was so well played by him. Yeah, I mean, he's healing up himself, and yeah, this was greatly played. Yeah.
Thank you for the sub, Shadow Fury. Let's go, Happy, he says. Okay, where's this game now? Happy is down in supply, but up in levels. He's also down in tech. And 40 again going for triple workshop Griffin Aviary.
Yeah, So we have Gargoyles on Happy's side. That means he's predicting Griffins. Because I think Gargoyles are not the best thing to do. Happy likes to play it sometimes to avoid like the Mass Griffin playstyle and to force the human to go for gyros, right? So it will be exciting to see if Fortitude is this time able to get a crucial number of gyros. But nice little fight here. He tries to go for the ghouls. I think level 4 is great on the Armage as well. And now he's going for the skeleton, and actually a quite decent fight for Fortitude. As you like to say, Neo, like to rotate out those footmans. It's always a good thing to do. At least have some value out of it. In best case, you deny them, so the Lich is not getting to level 5. But as you can see, 4.6 already, but the DK is very low on XP.
What a game. This is exactly what we wanted out of Tidehunters. Flag cannons coming, tier 3 around the corner, 40. Probably not as rich as he would like to be due to all the town portals. But still 1,000 gold to spend when Happy still has to build a big bank and has to re-establish the gargoyles. Catching them early, as you said, great to lower the numbers. Paladin coming, Gyros coming. Also a way earlier Griffin transition this time.
Yes, I like what Forty is doing here. And I think this little push with the sap into his gold mine, killing the cigarette and ghouls. I think Forty is in a good spot. He needs to make sure not to go too early for the fight, as he did in the last game. Just rely on a crucial number of gyros and use the advantage that he's not having a Dreadlord, right?
Yeah.
He has an attack lead, so use it. Try to find the crucial mass as quick as possible and then punish Happy for it.
Whew, the one that's punished is Fortitude, though, with Coil and Nova against Water Elemental's Footman. Okay. Shout out to Anxiety in chat, by the way, who says if Happy was female, he would be Lady Gaga. Oh,
Typical Anxiety.
classic Anxiety. I love this guy.
Dark Ranger.
Ooh, he's expecting Dragonhawks then.
He must. Really? I don't know. Dark Ranger is a weird pick, in my opinion, to play.
Yeah.
I think the Dreadlord was so good, but Dark Ranger, I mean, he's good in killing heroes, right? Silencing and so on.
Yeah, but
Dreadlord is so good in killing those gyros. I mean, he's not getting the levels maybe like on Hammerfall, but I don't know. Dark Ranger is a bit weird to me.
yeah, feels like a misplay, but we'll see. Happy, usually correct. We got a lot of one guard kill already. Archmage caught, has a TP. Heal wards as well, which is very nice to have after such a fight. Griffin prevails, lots of damage done on the guards, but that will be re-established by the statues we have on the ground. Still, this is the map that 40 has to win. Like, not only because it's 2-0, obviously he has to win, but this is the best situation he's been in all series.
It's so smart. Look at this. He's going for Fiends and Web, so he's forcing a lot of gyros, so he doesn't really want to fight for the air control. He's like just forcing those gyros. I mean, still he needs to lose those gargoyles, right? It's XP for his opponent. But 40 needs to know that he's playing against Fiends now, that he's going for more Knights and Griffins. And yeah, Happy tries to mind game a bit. Goes for transitioning, and the Dark Ranger is better with Fiends for sure. So the choice of Dark Ranger is actually, yeah, very smart.
So, see, that was an incredible scout, an incredibly important scout. Going for more Knights, the gyros are still kind of valuable for scouting, for pushing damage on statues, maybe even necros. And you want to have a solution anyway against destroyers, which must be paired with Fiends, otherwise... Oh, they could probably go for Banshees as well to take over Knights, but you need some sort of solution against Knights, and nothing seems to be optimal.
Yeah, and it's also sometimes a desperation move, because obviously you want to have the perfect transition. Right? Gargoyles into Fiends is not the best, but still, Griffins are not as good against Fiends as Knights, and he forced some Griffins, so... This is a very important fight here right now, and this timing is huge by Happy. I mean, he kills the Griffins now, And you see the next barrack of for 40, so he wants to commit more to Knights, and then he needs to react with to Banshees. But nice little coil here on the Fiend. The Dark Ranger needs to be careful though. The Mountain King as well. Does he have a heal score? Yes, he has a nice save. I think this fight goes for 40.
Holy Light there as well. Stormbolt ready. So is the coil. Knights trying to get a connection here. Mountain King. This went off mana stealing, paying off dividends. Invo potion transferred. So what's the target now? Mountain King aiming forward. And let's go. Mana more important. As I said, he still has the heal ward. Can easily recover. Just like happy with the stat use. We're switching from Fiends to Ghouls. Did he kill all the Griffins? That's important now. He did.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Okay, so the next tech switch, and 40 again has to identify this tech switch.
In best case, he would go for clap level 2. So, like, this is the best counter to ghouls. You don't even need to react too much. Like, level 2 clap owns ghouls, but he doesn't. He doesn't have it. So, this push is very important now. Is he able to hold it? And, I mean, he sees some ghouls here, but knights are also decent against ghouls. It's not the biggest trouble for 40 here. But nice little engagement. I love the micro with the knight. Just going away a bit, like forcing Happy to move, not to be efficient with the damage. And the first Fiend might fall again here. No, nice heal score used here by Happy. And I think this is a good fight for 40 right now. The Mountain King needs to be careful. Yes, nice heal on the Mountain King. And the knights are prevailing here a bit. They're just killing at least some HP on the Fiend. Even like just that Happy needs to use coils is a big achievement. And the cannon towers, look at them. Oh my god, they're shooting. That's a big...
Peasants though, peasants all falling. Wait a minute, maybe you can ignore the cannon tower. The siege damage doesn't do much, and he still gets the cancel. This is so sick. Got all the workers here.
I'm so confused why 40 went away so far. Like the cannon towers, this is a perfect position to fight. Yeah, and Happy is now leaving. Maybe Holy Light on the feet. Yes, at least one kill, but I think Happy is just very well. Like he's very well in doing some nice damage here on the expansion. I think that was a big mistake by 40 to leave too early, because with 3 cannon towers you can easily hold. You can just go back to the cannon towers, wait there. What shall Happy do? You know, a bit of a mismovement here in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe something was ultra hurt and he didn't want to risk a hero kill, but I didn't pay attention to the hero's HP. And Happy cleans this up relatively easy. Cannon towers known for their sturdiness, but those were raised in seconds with a cool mix of ghouls, fiends, statues for the sustain. Again a heal scroll, again, or still the big invo potion, but 40's levels are getting scary. We're inches away from a level 3 paladin, and this Mountain King, of course, an absolute beast. Here comes the clap. Can he get the knights through the needle hole?
Oh, this position is not yet the best for 40. He tries to connect to the fiends. This is smartest way. Oh, Pally level 3. Big heal level up. Heal.
MK. Oh.
So nice from 40. Happy as well. Very nicely kiting. Not the coil on the fiend, which means the fiend is dead. The knight falls. Level 3 on the Dark Ranger. And so far, it's looking equal, 50-50, I think. Everyone is killing something, but Lich needs to be careful. Oh, nice TP here. I think he would have been dead with the Holy Light bolt combination. So, very well played by Happy as well. Just TP'd out, doesn't risk too much. That makes him so strong. Also, in those moments, to react well. And now we see it. The transition. And, I mean, look at Happy. He went from Gargoyles to Fiends, forcing some gyros. Then he's going for Fiends, means for 40 reacting with Knights, and now he has him. It's like, you know, fighting. He knows, okay, I forced him into a weird moment where he needs to go for lots of Knights, but if 40 doesn't scout it and he has a crucial number of Banshees, what can 40 do?
Yeah, that's the problem. Mortars are always a good solution. Mass staffs are a good solution. This is where the gyros shine now, of course, to identify this tech switch. But it needs to be fast. Like, master training is about to start, and the gyros aren't flying into the base.
Yes, I mean, if I play against Happy, I would at least think of that as an option. So I know I'm in trouble when I'm not Like if I'm committing to too many knights, I know that is an option for Happy. But nice little clap here, and Happy is not strong now.
DK.
And the Dread Knight, oh my god, this was so close. With a surround would be huge, but it didn't happen. But still, 40 needs to kill now. He needs to kill Fiends. He needs to get an advantage. Oh, nice kill.
Oh!
The Dark Knight is falling. Wow, nice movement by 40. Happy is retreating. But he has also a bit of time, but the Dark Ranger is dead, right?
There's a town portal, okay. But that was a DK gone and a town portal. Super expensive. DK from the tavern, actually. All right. We still have a game, even supply. Numbers on the level on the heroes are getting crazy. 40 is trying to establish another base here, which he will need. But I'm still worried that he's not able to identify the Banshees. He must be. Okay, sees him now. And that's immediately a cancel on 3 new gyros. And must be a switch to frag shards. And
yeah, he
mortars.
fought already in the first fight because he had curse in his knights.
True.
So
true. Leon smart. Neo dumb. True.
But no problem. What is smart? He's going for trade. Third base, he doesn't care. If I get 1 base, I'm in favor. It's a well played move here by 40. Knows he needs to trade bases because if he gets hunted, it's a good, a very good punch on Happy's side. And yeah, he needs to go for fractures, but he's not going for them. He goes for tanks.
Interesting. Haunted Goldmine dead. Oh, sick execution. Can he kill the upcoming base for 40 as well? TP out. Lots of damage done. Happy also supply blocked. So these Banshees are the only one he can get, but he didn't portal to the newly constructed base. And that one falls as well.
Imagine TPing there, killing the 2 goals, and then...
man.
Oh, it's unlucky, but yeah, happens. Wow. I mean, 3 Banshees and 1 base. I think still 40 has a good chance, but he's going for tanks, so it doesn't look like he wants to fight anymore, to be honest.
That's right.
Not like a building, he wants to kill all buildings, so yeah.
Yeah. I exhausted the snooze button on the ads, by the way. If you want to get an ad-free experience, get the subs in now. But here come the knights onto what? Main bases are empty already, so Fortitude is the only one mining. He's just going for the Black Citadel. That's all he gets, or want to get. Water Elemental getting nuked for level 4 DK. Dark Ranger has some solid levels, but Knights, man. It's Siege Knight. Possession coming in. Here's the staff, there's the staff. Archmage TP out. Building raised. 1 possession. Get through.
Yeah, at least 1 knight, but still, I mean, 1 less Banshee, right? So...
Wow, you're the king of silver linings.
I mean, as a human, you need to stay positive. Like, all right, 1 less Banshee to deal with. And the economy of Happy is not that good, so... What is so smart by 40 is like he's forcing like weird positionings by Happy, right? Happy needs to do so many things right now. He needs to kill them, like to split his army. But if he's not having all his army at like its base, maybe 40 is rushing in and kill some units, you know. So Happy is not in a very good spot right now. 40 is playing his style, and as you call him, the Generalpanzer. I think that will happen right now.
Exactly, the Generalpanzer. That's what he is.
Panzergeneral. Oh my god. It's so hard sometimes.
It is. English is a hard language.
Oh my god.
This also like 3 hours high concentration, also having to deal with my nonsense and correcting me all the time. It is stressful. Cut Leon some slack.
Generalpanzer.
But apart from that, you're obviously like the essence of what you're saying is obviously correct. Happy has to do a million things without having any resources for it, really. And this is where 40 is the best at. Always has been. These base races are incredibly hard to play when you're 20 food down and your opponent is mining and you're not.
Yes. And those are the moments where Happy most of the time lose because 40 is very good at using those moments. We sometimes call it laming, but yeah, it's just so efficient because the reason why humans are doing that nowadays against the undead players is like you go for Banshees, they're so bad against tanks, right? Yeah. So all you want to do is to get my army, but what is when I never fight you? You know? Just running in. Knights are good against buildings as well. So they say like, okay, you're investing in Banshees, but I will bleed you to death. Oh wow, and that's rushing in right now. Very nice movement. He needs to be careful not to lose too many Knights. Pelly. Oh!
What the hell, 40?
Get a potion and staffs and everything.
No,
oh my god.
No TP, no Paladin. 40, what are you doing? This could be a gigantic throw. We got a Night Mirror 26 minutes in. Oh, this could cost him the game. This might cost him the game.
Was just talking about avoiding, and then that happens. What did I jinx again? I'm so sorry. All right. So nice staffs here, and still it's not awful, but I think he's killing the base, right? We don't see it yet, but there's something happening in its expansion. So tanks might destroy at least the second base. So the fight was worth it, but he was not necessarily in a spot where you need to lose his Pally. So, yeah.
Pally back from the altar. Takes 110 seconds. Knights are, of course, the perfect solution against... not the perfect, but one of the best solutions you can have against tanks. This Happy might end up with more Knights than 40 has. This is not good. This is not good at all. Level 6 on the Lich.
Yes, and every moment counts now. Every second is important for 40. And the way he was donating the tanks, I think he's a bit impatient here. It feels like it.
Yeah.
Because this fight was not necessary. I mean, Happy was out of position. He was not able to save his expansion. Everything a bit off. Still, 40 has a chance, but no gold. And I don't know, man. It will be very close.
Whoa, gigantic throw. Jesus. No expansion at the bottom left-hand side. Happy makes sure of it. Nobody is mining at the moment. Both can, of course, sell items, but 40 is almost out. Happy can sell buildings, but do you necessarily want that against tanks? Questionable. Oh, decision-making has to be on point now.
He's putting himself in a hard spot, to be honest. Pally will come back. Still, we will have, I think, total 6 tanks. So they can do something, and Happy has no income as well. He will have the money for a second Necropolis as well, but that's it. And yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how to see this game right now, but still I would favor 40, but it's real hard. I mean, still, there's so many buildings on Happy's side. He needs to catch Happy off guard for sure.
Oh, yeah. 40 is long distance mining from Happy's natural expansion. I've never seen this before, but all right. We got a Zeppelin drop with tanks inside. Happy was scouting for it. He knows something's up.
Wow. And we have triple Necropolis. I mean,
ooh,
maybe a 4th form again. You can sell items still. Like, if 40 is not reacting quickly, this is hard to kill, to be honest. With 6 tags, it's a good number, but is it enough? I think we will now see it, because he's rushing into Happy's base. Pally in danger. Hopefully, he will survive now, but nice little attempt. Happy out of position, and now we see some buildings are falling. The first Necropolis down. The Arbage, though, nice healing, though, as well. And now go for the buildings. Nice one. And yeah, it's actually very hard to say if this is enough damage, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess so. Paladin is in trouble, needs a potion. Last second, staff out. No more healing from the hero. Happy is hanging on by a thread. These are the buildings. He can't build anymore. Knight's falling. Shredder is doing a gigantic job. Archmage in a safe position. I would love to see Blizzard, but of course, no money for a transition anymore. Lich is running out of mana. Gets caught by a Stormbolt. Oh boy, this is all about buildings. 40 is losing more and more units. It's close. Happy can repair. He sold a couple of buildings, a couple of items. Tanks dropped in from the north with the Zeppelin. Happy didn't necessarily expect that. And where to build now? Or where to go? Where can you go? What can you do? These are the last 3 buildings, right? It must be.
Oh my god, this is so close.
Oh,
I got my eyes. Oh my god, I think it's enough. This is
3 more tanks. 3 more tanks.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is the last building.
It's enough.
GG. Happy is losing every single building, and that is, of course, ultimately the win condition. 40 is forcing game 4. Almost threw it away. Almost. But he's fighting the entire series. Some blunders here and there, but in the end, here he prevails and we get an encore in this wonderful, wonderful series.
Wow. Yeah, I learned something, for sure. That was amazing. Yeah, I mean, he did some mistakes. Losing this pally was big, but wow, the way he was just going in, like Happy was out of position, and he saw the chance to kill all the buildings. Wow. I'm excited for the next game though, because what does it make to Happy's mental state? I mean, this guy's, everyone says he's a machine, but I don't think so. He's also someone who's like, also I saw it, his face came, he was like, oh my god, this to lose like this is not that easy. I mean, he played so many series already, but I'm excited to see what he will play on Northern Isle.
I'm always curious, like, why would you build the 3 Necropolis in the main? Like, shouldn't at least one be somewhere on the map?
I don't think so. But the problem is, if you like, he needs to have them all in the main, so he doesn't need to split. So if he has one Necropolis somewhere else, he can actually just send the Shredder and kill it, or
if he finds it.
Yeah, if he finds it. But I mean, this building is not Neo. Did you see any Necropolis hiding behind a tree? It's not Night Elf, man.
You are not watching our FFA nights, are you? Because you can do some crazy stuff, because the Acolyte can roam while the Necropolis is building, right? So you place the Necropolis, you move away with the Acolyte and build it somewhere else, then cancel the first one. It can be very, very efficient with that. A top FFA player would have probably won this. I would say
they have like a top FFA player has like 2 hours time.
That's right.
I mean, if I have like a map as 10 times bigger than Tidehunters,
true.
Obviously, I would hide a Necropolis behind trees. For sure. But if I have Tidehunters, a mini small map where every unit is running in the directions where that's the difference. It's the size of the map.
That's right.
It's the problem. FFA is like I can hide like a Moonwell behind, I don't know, a critter and say like, yeah, find this shit. I know this.
Okay. I still think there's room for improvement in the late game, even if it's a small map like Tidehunters. If you send an Acolyte across the map, then it's not the last building. You can keep on fighting on Blight. You kill more, and then you can hope for... I mean, it's still hard to kill the entire human base that was there and the expansion that was also still there. I get your point, but I still think there's room for improvement.
I mean, still, I want to see you build some Necropolis around the map, and I want to see them and kill them. I would appreciate to do that for you, but I think Necropolis, it was the right move to do it, because he could make sure that it's about everything at one spot. So 40 needs to go in and forge everything into it, but surely, an Night Elf player, I would go for Ancient Wars everywhere. That's true.
Okay.
Night Elves, shout out to you guys. Just go for the trees. The love of trees. I can imagine that's a big thing. But yeah, I don't know. 40 would have scouted, or at least at the last moment, even if he killed all buildings, he had like 3 tanks left, and he's running there, and yeah.
But if you're a Night Elf player, you wouldn't be in the winner bracket semifinal.
And that's true as well. Ooh,
Night Elf Discord already angry.
Razor Moon will go at you now.
Yeah. He's already in my DMs. You ruined this game with patch. Greg,
it's your fault.
No, it's actually Grubby's fault. They blame Grubby because of the Moonwell nerf.
Yeah,
and as long as the blame isn't on me, I'm fine with that.
It's just a big Grubby lobby, right? It's the way it is. I mean, we all have we pay money for Grubby. He's saying it, and then it's we all be united against Night Elves, and that's the case. It's okay. Sometimes it gotta happen, I mean, this movement has had too much juice. We all know that. And I don't want to have a discussion right now.
Okay. Then let's talk about Northern Isles, our next map.
Beautiful. Now Northern Isle is pretty much about the mid game. An early game always obviously, but the mid game in the way that you have so many options to go for level 3 here as well. Archmage. It's a good map for human, I think. It will be interesting to see if he's playing Dreadlord maybe, because I think Happy played on this map Dreadlord sometimes. It's not as strong as on Equile. You need some mercs sometimes to provide some pressure for the Dreadlord to dispel Wattle Mantle, and the Berserker provides some damage as well for the Dreadlord. So this is not the case on Northern Isle. I think we will see just a Lich and Archmage as we saw in the last game, but Happy will try to get more momentum. I think the early game goes to 40s for a lot of times, and I don't like the Gargoyles too much. I think he should at least maybe go for Fiends earlier, or, Fiends and Banshees quicker. I think that would have been a good thing for Happy.
So hard to say in this matchup what the perfect thing is. There's so many options. You always have to adjust at the perfect time with the perfect answer. The switch back to ghouls, that worked out. The Fiends at that point, maybe not too crucial because the setup for Knights was already there. Maybe Banshee's too late, that's a good call. But Happy knows, of course, what to do and what to change. He's still on match points, 2 in a row. 40 still in survival mode, and we move on to the ice-cold lands of Northern Isles.
And do you see the altar position, man? Do you see this?
I do see an altar position pointing towards the Tuskar.
And everyone who saw a Todd tutorial on YouTube, shout out to Todd, knows that the altar shows us always the direction, most of the time at least, where the human wants to creep. So, I think it might be a Mountain King. Maybe. I've saw it before from 40, or an Archmage, a good consumable, and then he rushes over and wants to creep check Happy. Might be the case as well.
Okay. Northern Isles oftentimes plays similar to Tidehunters with expansions and timings. It is an Archmage, but the consumable never bad to have, especially in trades, especially when it can be a Scroll of the Beast early on for Water Elementals and Expo cancels. And then it's about expansion timings, it's about pushes, it's about expansion delays. 40 has some tricks up his sleeve here. We've seen in Dubai, cannon towers placed behind Happy's map. That was countered so hard, I would be surprised if that's a play now. But Zeppelin drops with tanks later on, always a possibility.
Yes, for sure. And I like that 40 is switching up his creep routes, because all the replays I saw were like basically the green into orange, or like expanding very quickly, or at least like creep the camp and then delay it a bit. So this is a bit gambly in my opinion, because if you get like a bad item, it can be backfired a bit. But the possibility of a good item is very good, because like a big invul is okay. Not the best, but the big heal, big mana is also not bad. Oh, he loses a militia. Okay. Not the best moment here, but still. What item do we get? Perfect. It's okay. Big invul is okay. It mainly can save his Archmage for once. But you see the reason why 40 is doing it, because Happy is going for the green first, which is also new. As I said, he's playing more passively. So he can avoid to go for bigger camps earlier without creeping the expansion, because Happy takes more time to creep everything. So I like this little adaptation play by 40 as well.
Okay, get some more XP in. That's an earlier Brilliance Aura. That's more mana regeneration. And Happy once again establish the Nerup first. Then when you feel safe, go for the Haunted. 40 will probably do a similar thing. Claws +8. Well, that's a start.
Wow. Good item. Everyone knows. Lich is rushing over, I think. Tries to get maybe the Nova on the creep. But still, I think 40 is fine. He sells the ring and gets claws +4. So yeah, he wants to strike now, but he gets ring +5. So I mean, it's not... Yeah, it's the worst, but it's okay. 40 will have a good time now, get level 3. So he's able to defend, I think, to hold. He needs to make sure he's retreating with the militia and gets new or fresh ones. But this is not his plan. It's the same as on Tidehunters. He just wants to go for the hunted, or at least to delay it. So it's always also an achievement to make Happy to do that kind of play. Not go for the hunted, right? So it's okay.
It's so interesting to see. Like, a couple of months ago, both sides, whenever you finished creeping the camp, you immediately went for your base, like Town Hall or Haunted. Then Fortitude started to delay that and only build it when you're safe. And then rush across to cancel the Haunted, which was still built immediately. And now Happy is basically doing exactly what Fortitude did, and is waiting for such a long time until the Archmage is turning back. And then both expos should be somewhat safe?
Yes. It favors a bit the human, in my opinion, because yeah, the human will get a cancel with level 3, because once he's committing with everything, he just needs to get the information, and that's what Happy makes so good here, is like always avoiding those water metals to get information. Is he building the Hunted or not? He doesn't know, right? So here 40 tries or decides to go for the defend mode. He went for boots, which is great, and he will go for the hold. So he tries to kill the ghouls. And I think this is the field where Happy likes to play, you know, like to go for the aggression play, and actually going for the Town Hall very quickly is not the best choice in my opinion.
Yeah, he wants to be super aggressive, and with this inventory, I can totally see why, but so far it's a solid hold. Ghouls starting to drop, only 2 peasants. It's not the end of the world. With Nova, of course, that will change. Oh boy, oh boy, oh, things are going downhill fast. 40 needs more militia, needs more building power here.
Yeah, it's still a good, decent hold in my opinion. I mean, still level 2 Lich, and yeah, he has like at least I think now three workers building the Town Hall, and the Lich has not a lot of HP, and this is a big thing. I think it prevents Happy to play too aggressive now. Wow, he saved so many ghouls. And I'm not the biggest fan of going for this hold style, because I think Happy's biggest thing or problem is with delaying his own Hunted is that you're able to kill it at least once. But let's see how 40 will go for that now. I think he will try to go for some pressure, for some ghouls. And yeah, he needs at least kill a couple of ghouls and maybe an acolyte.
Can't be surrounded here. We've seen a lot of surrounds by Happy this series, but doesn't give him an opening thus far. Lich, as you said, very, very, very hurt. Probably should have, or maybe should have kept the ring to prevent exactly that. You can't get a cancel on the Haunted, but you might be able to get a kill on the Lich if Happy is not moving perfectly, which of course he oftentimes does. That gives an opening to the Footman though, and that kills quite a few ghouls.
It's so interesting. So actually, 40 is using the weapon Happy went for his opponents all the time, making the HP on the opponent's hero low, and then he's not able to do damage anymore.
Yeah.
And this Lich with like plus 1000 damage can't participate, because once he's doing that, he's getting killed.
Yeah, that's right. And while you can't get the Haunted, you might be able to go for Acolytes, and that's exactly what happens here. Necropolis also dead. Lich is able to gobble up some experience, so that's level 3. The next Nova will be gigantic. Here we go. And will probably lead to a couple of Footman kills, but there's always split Footman, always putting pressure on the Lich, as you just explained. So this is just a bare-knuckle box fight with a lot of tier 1 units going down.
I love this play, and he's playing that perfect in my opinion. It's that he's going for that kind of play. So micro is perfect in a way that he's forcing the Lich to go back, to retreat. The ghouls were just offered. Oh, the Zeppelin comes in.
Oh, Happy cancelled the tech. Happy cancelled the tech to restore Acolytes. He cancelled the tech.
Oh my lord!
40 destroys him.
What the hell? Wow, this is, I'm so impressed. This is such a great push. I didn't see that coming. Thought the claws wound, but like the low HP on the Lich, just wow. This is a great
my god! The Shredder is putting in so much damage now. Ghouls have been wiped off the map. Shredder has, of course, incredible damage versus Acolytes.
Wow.
I'm stunned, dude. As if a Mountain King hit me.
It's speechless, because this looks like domination like on Hammerfall normally, right?
Yeah.
These moments where the HP on the Lich is so low. But how much it makes Happy look bad by, you know, he's not able to use his Lich. Wow, I'm very impressed by his, like the decision, you know, going in, Like, just staying, going for the ghoul kills, mortal mentals. Level 4.6 on the army. This man is on level 5 soon.
Oh, wow. Not a deny here. So, alright. Little bit of XP. Only now an Acolyte. Happy is still on tier 1. He still didn't tech. We are almost 10 minutes in this game.
Oh my god. I'm speechless. Like, I didn't see that coming, to be honest.
No, me neither.
A lot of games, but this is, wow. Respect to this play, to be honest. And the way he's just dominating it, right? He's just not... It's like seeing Happy playing human. Just going for constant pressure. And everyone will say, yeah, easy, Happy, like domination emperor. And now you see like the opposite. Wow, this is a very good play. Level 5 soon. He needs to be careful. Okay, there was no Ana, but still, wow, this push. It was hurtful for Happy here.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, tier 3. Oh my god, this
entire tech ahead.
Oh my god. Wow.
1800 gold. I want to point out real quick that Happy found or got 2 claws in a circlet, and the human player got a ring and gloves and still made these plays. Other people would have tapped out before. 40 is fighting like a madman and is so far ahead.
To be fair, if he bought the circlet, so it was just a claws +8, and he got 1 ring, and he bought the claws. So actually, he got the claws is a big thing, right? But yeah.
He sold the 1 ring he found for the claws, so it was kind of an exchange.
Yeah. So I talked to Todd a lot about sometimes this item thing. And he says to me, Leon, you need to go to the market.
Well, he did, and then he got hit, and then the ring would have been very, very good actually on the lid.
But you know, like this market is sometimes giving you everything you need, and Happy knows this.
Yeah.
The good market delivers some good items, and what you see, items sometimes doesn't matter. It's about strategy, and
true.
Forty played it very well here.
And he continues to do so. He is low on lumber because the Shredder was part of this attack. But here's the Zeppelin drop. Happy has no chance to go for any offensive maneuver. Lich is incredibly hurt. He's still not tier 2, so he still can't go for potions. And Mountain King is here to hammer away. This is insane.
And also resources on 40's side. It's just waiting to get like everything produced. I think Pally could have been built already, right? He's tier 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, level 5. Man, those water elementals. What can he do against it? What can he do?
Well, you could dispel if you'd be on tier 3, but it's long ago. Away.
By the way, how far was his tag when he cancelled it? I didn't see it.
Halfway.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Do you think I don't know if he should have just? I'm sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Canceling attack. I mean, yeah, he was under pressure. But yeah.
It was gnarly. Yeah, that threw him so far behind. And 40 is in a position he loves to be in. Lots of tanks. Knights as well. Could use some gyros, but Pally is coming now. Mountain King levels need some love, but Archmage is able to keep up this. Oopsie! What happened there? Oh, he's just throwing... Yeah, he's opening up supply, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and why giving it to the Lich, right? Just kill it, let them kill, like... the footman did their work, and now you can just treat them like traders, donating them to creeps and say, like, you guys, you know, just die. And that, oh!
What?
Mountain King died! Oh my
god! 40! No!
I'm fixing everything here. What is going on? I'm sorry. I'm not talking anymore. Man, the Mountain King, what did he do to you, man? He was... I mean, he did not do anything, right? He bolted something.
Yeah.
Oh, why did you treat your Mountain King like this? I mean, this is disgusting.
Maybe he wasn't satisfied with the progress. Didn't skip a class. Then immediately gets thrown away. I don't think it will change necessarily the outcome of this game, because 40 is still miles ahead. Happy is still working on his tier 3, 14 minutes in. But if you give Happy a finger, he rips off your arm, so be careful, 40.
Yeah. I still think it's a good spot to be in, but you're right. You should not do too many mistakes. But this looks scary though. Meatwagon not nearly finished. Level tier 3 as well. Takes some time still. And yeah, what you do now? I think Happy needs to kill those tanks as quick as possible. But he has also lots of knights in his bag, so so many things he needs to deal with right now.
Okay, Barrage is online in a bit. No gyros is a little bit problematic. Ghouls have a solid time. Nova is here. Lich at 50%, but there is still some coils thanks to the Mana Stone. This tank play so far doesn't do that much, but now we got Barrage and a solid solution to Gargs.
I mean, it's doing as much as again, like just playing, bringing Happy into passive play. And he needs to deal with tanks, he needs to build meat wagons, which is an awful unit in the late game. And he can just staff the tanks and even lose them. But still, he just needs to make sure not to lose too much. But the pressure is good, and maybe after that, go for creep or something. But still, like, he's killing gargoyles, the meat wagon is catched immediately, the water metals are doing their work, right? They're so strong right now against ghouls, against everything. So you just enjoy the pressure as a unit player, and 40 is doing it in a perfect way.
Yeah, and what a great difference this makes to have Barrage or not. If we think back to the first map on Hammerfall, where we had a similar-ish push with tanks towards the base, but then there were gargoyles unopposed, really. And now we got Barrage, and I don't see a single Garg anymore.
Yeah, and I see 3 tanks and no wheat wagon yet. So, one wheat wagon, sorry. Didn't see it. But still, like, look at the Lich, he cannot participate, gets bashed as well. Like, what do you do now?
You tap out.
Go on. Yeah.
Oh boy, we got a series. We go game 5. 40 doesn't look too happy about this. This was just a slaughter in the mid game.
That was so well played. I did not see that coming. That was so good. Yeah. I mean, how did it start? I think he went for the pressure. 40 was ready. He had level 3 Archmage. Then he was the constant damage on the Lich is a good thing, I think. It's because he had like half of HP, who needs to retreat, and then he was like, yeah, if you fight me, I will just make sure 1 or 2 footmen are chasing you, or an Archmage is hitting you. Create some space, kill those ghouls, and it's the same like Happy's doing to the humans. Like, he's rushing with ghouls, killing peasants, and he can retreat with the ghouls because the Archmage needs to leave. Yeah. And this was the opposite. Now the footman could just go back, and he could kill so many footmen and keep the pressure on Happy's expansion.
I will now do a very risky thing and leave my stream to you, because I gotta pee so bad and I want to be ready and not distracted for game 5. So please don't ruin everything.
Okay. Hello, Shed. How are you, man? It's so nice to be with you. Yeah. What do you think, guys? What will happen now? I'm sure it will be a blast. Hopefully, yeah, the best map we ever saw. So tell me about some things you don't like about Neo now. I just take the time now. You can tell me everything. Just tell me. Yeah, now you can say it. Neo is not available right now. Turn out the light. Okay, Leon likes like a work. Doesn't. Do I look like a nectar now? You're cool, Leon. Don't pay attention to haters. It's no problem, man. No bad things about him. Oh, that's cute. Neo smells good. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Need to try that out. Neo is a super cool guy. All right.
Trying to rile up my chat against me, huh? Doesn't work. The Back to Warcraft army got my back. There we go. Thank you, Chad.
I wanted to try. I want to see who's loyal to you. It was just, I want to help you to find out.
Neo
But yeah,
Neo became addicted to money. Okay. Well. We are not going into the game before I get 50 subs.
That's a lot.
That is, of course, also a lie. Game 5, everybody. Happy wins game 1 and 2. 40 wins game 3 and 4. Now we end up on Concealed Hill as the tiebreaker. Lin is is waiting in the winner bracket final, and we could have the first winner bracket final in TP League /WAL in forever. I can't remember the time when that ever happened. 40 has the chance now, and we're on Concealed Hill.
What a beautiful map, right? Well, for both players, hard to expand. I think we will see a Dreadlord here from Happy, and yeah, Archmage from 40, as we see here. The Dreadlord will try to expand. 40 knows that Happy likes to play Dreadlord here and tries to expand, so maybe we see an enhancement on his expansion. Maybe we see just 40 going for his own expansion. So there are some different options 40 can go for here. And Happy is very greedy by going for the expansion right away. So you can punish it, but you don't need to. I think punishing it can be like a big advantage for you, but it can also go to the other side. You can be surrounded, so it's a big risk as well. So it will be interesting to see what 40 will go for here.
40 is coming in with momentum. Happy maybe questioning himself on his plays a little bit after 2 losses in a row. This map was a free win for undeads, for night elves against human for such a long time. But something has changed. Like, it feels like humans have an easier time to creep the expansion. What was the adjustment for that?
Yeah, I think like Happy will try now to control his side even more, because with the Dreadlord he has not the need of playing too aggressive. So the Dreadlord switches up the playstyle of Happy a lot. Happy is very good in microing and surrounding, so the Dreadlord is very dangerous in Happy's hands. And we see 40 doesn't care. He's got with the Footman in his Happy space, but he's going for his own expansion. I like it. It's not the biggest risk to take. Just playing passive as well. Go for level 3 Archmage and then rush over. And yeah, Happy needs to make sure he gets his hunted up earlier. And that he's not falling for this level 3 Archmage power spike.
That's, of course, a hard thing to do, especially when Archmage gets claws and a little bit more HP. Also helpful. Evasion on the Dreadlord side, probably not what Happy was looking for. But levels is all it takes, and he's not rushing across. He's playing tier 1. Yeah, 1 base.
Okay, wow.
Tier
like
2
this
1 base.
as well. Yeah, this is strong as well against Dreadlord. As I said, it's the most safest way to play against Dreadlord, because expansion plays, as we saw, can turn out to be very bad for you. Rifleman, Alchemist, or Archmage, Mountain King. Lots of options to play 1 base against Dreadlord. Rifleman with Priest for sure. So he will go for level 3 now, what he just did. He has a Scroll of Beast. Not that bad, to be honest, because Happy will not be able to dispel it. And if he has a crucial amount of Rifleman, it's actually decent. Not the best item in my opinion, but still good. And a nice little creep deck here.
Yeah, sleep on a Footman. I wonder, like, is that necessary? So close though, wait. Okay, Happy got it, still level 3. Ghouls are falling. Happy with boots. Footman, block, just an inch too late.
Nice try here. If he would have gotten this round, that would be huge. Wow, the ace one. It hurts big time. But we have a fountain here, right? So
yep.
He has free heal if he wants to. Just needs to make sure he's not losing too many Footmen right away. 1 Footman will fall, and I think he will go for the cancel right now.
Oh, and that's a sweet timing. Must be a cancel, right? There's a water elemental. There's like, is there anything? No, Happy can't do anything, and that is once again gigantic tech lead for 40.
Yeah, and yeah, he just needs to make sure he's keeping up the pressure against the Dreadlord, not giving him too much space. And he's doing it. He's just going for the Acolyte here. Maybe he's deciding to heal himself up, I think. He will go for the fountain. And the water metal kills one skelly. And I think everything is fine. I'm very curious what second hero 40 will go for.
Yeah. Could be a Blood Mage. Could be... No, Blood Mage probably rare, but Paladin? Paladin looked good. Mountain King, of course, always an option. Any Tavern Hero options?
Like the Mountain King is very good in controlling the Dreadlord. Because he can bolt him around, you know, he can go for single good, so... Yeah, Mountain King is the choice. It's very good, I think, because the Alchemist out-heals the Dreadlord. But I think because 40 is a bit ahead, he can go for the Mountain King. Just will go for Rifleman Priest push here. Nice little ghoul kill.
Yo, I think this early game is indeed good for 40. He doesn't have a TP anymore, which is a bit problematic, but it's most likely gonna be an all-in push anyway. If you leave this undead expansion up, your game is lost. He bought a lot of time, and Happy also going for Graveyard over Tech. So once again, a long tier 1 phase.
We have no TP on the Dreadlord, so when the Mountain King comes out, and Happy is not taking care of, you know, can be very dangerous right now. But he's doing great. Positioning by oh, maybe both of the Dreadlord? Yes.
Okay. There's also no staff. Militia call to arms. The ghouls are getting trapped. Sleep on the Mountain King to enable this escape, but still 3 ghouls down.
Wow. Was that enough kills on 40's side? I mean, I think Hippie killed some peasants, right? Still has some mana and a replenishment potion. Hunted is up now. Where is 40 going, by the way? Straight up?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just going.
Okay. Heal force, so 1 A-Storm less. Alright, so... Is it enough, though? I'm not sure if this push is the best idea, to be honest.
Ooh, towers up, no TP, no consumable. This is pretty much all in, right? Happy is contesting the main, while only the expansion is getting attacked. Call to arms once again. Peasants are dying in masses now. Priest is also not part of this. This Priest pickup takes away so much sustain out of the human army. And there was just a clean surround in the middle of the map where 40 couldn't do anything against.
Yeah, now the second cigarette is coming up with Spirit Tower, and I don't know, how does he want to play it right now? So the tech is now starting for Happy. Clearly, 40 is strong right now, but what is he going for? Is he adding mortars? But no, he's going for the main base. I'm very curious if this works well, because he needs to do something now, right? He's not creeping. He needs to do damage.
Yeah, I agree, man. He's trying to get the crypt, but Happy can just rebuild it at his expo. And 40 doesn't look too confident. It's a lot of time for only a crypt. Archmage can help a little bit, of course. Trying to reunite his army with all the reinforcements, but again, we see Priest is an immediate target. This time the sleep doesn't work. That's a bit of damage up time. Almost a ghoul. One more time and in the base. We do kill a crypt without it being cancelled.
Yeah, and I mean, he has no crypt right now, doesn't he?
No.
One is coming up in his expansion. Okay, so 2 crypts coming, but still, like, okay, he killed the shop, but I can't really say if this is very efficient. But I mean, he kills buildings.
Yeah.
But will he be Happy able to just, you know, he has more income at one point? It might be bad for 40 here.
What a weird game. I can't remember a game like this. Now the Rifles and Priests are coming to the right-hand side. He was distracting Happy a bit, so this path was open. Peasants are coming in as well. Is he towering him?
Looks like it. And actually it's quite decent to go for the Yalta, but it's got to get rebuilt already by Happy, so he anticipated already everything. So I mean, how many towers? Like 2 towers in Happy space? Yeah, mortar. Alright, he wants to push.
Alright, mortar push. Oh my god. What a tactic for a game 5. Rifle falls, level 4, not bad. Surround opportunity. There's more hammers. Wait, how do you get out? Sleep, also sick. So simple yet effective, but it's a lot of time for this workshop.
And also one less ace swarm, right? So he used it now to sleep. So the ace swarm would have been maybe dangerous for the footman. But it's interesting. He needs to do damage now. I mean, no wood on Happy's side. Wow, he has no wood. He used everything for Fiend and double slaughter. Double slaughter. He wants to go for meat wagons?
I guess so. Statues as fast as possible. I'm not too sure if he rebought that shop. Surround! He got it! He got it locked in! There's no way out! Happy is losing the level 4 Dreadlord while his altar is occupied. Oh my god, 40 might do it.
Oh my god, this was so sloppy. Yeah, Dreadlord is dead. This is big. Level 4 gives a lot of XP. And 40 is just pushing. I mean,
Mortars are coming.
It a bit, but this is great. And like the way it's working now, wow, great.
I like the way you're working. Oh my god, the slaughterhouse aren't up yet. Ghouls need to be rebuilt. He of course lost so many of them. Fiends are coming, Dreadlord back, towers up, mortars up. Expo might become Happy's new base, and then we end up on one base.
I mean, he will kill this building here now for sure, which is a big thing. I mean, what can Happy do if he wants to fight? I mean, look at the army. Like, this army of 40 is strong. Wow, this is such a great play here. The ghouls are getting hit by the rifleman. The Dreadlord, no mana.
No mana, man. And these coils are also not too efficient. Mountain King is cleaning the backline with Stormbolts towards Fiends. Mortar's doing constant damage. Level 4 Archmage. Dreadlord has no impact whatsoever. And 40 can, like, once this tower is up, he can always retreat into this tower.
And there's, like, the expansion is not really giving Happy an advantage here. You know, he needed to rebuy his Dreadlord. It was expensive, and he has no tier 3. And we all know, like, Undead needs tier 3 to dominate. And also the hero levels are very important. And 40 found this little timing where he knew, like, Happy is not strong. And I think that's the hardest part to find, the moment where you need to strike, and 40 just found it here.
I'm speechless, man. What if we supply this all with statues, but then we still don't have a lich, we still don't have an orb? Happy is losing so much gold repairing. He's going double meat wagon now. Against Priest, that's good, but what is a meat wagon without Disease Cloud and without Necros? Like, it's a really bad unit.
Yeah, and I mean, look at the supply of 40. He's just raising the supply numbers. And we all know, like, Rifleman Priest is such a good army for human for quite some time if you have no Blue Frenzy. And now they're building this pause. Wow, this is great.
Happy's losing the tech. The Blight is disappearing. Ghouls, Happy is all out. He's going for the backline with Ghouls, but they're just being gunned down. Rifleman killing one Ghoul after the next Carrion Swarm. You don't even really feel it, to be honest. Priests up for a long time.
Yeah, that's not enough for Happy, I think. Like, the Priests are healing themselves. Nice micro here by 40, retreating with one Priest. The Dreadlord, no mana still. I mean, level 3 Mountain King. Oh my god, I think it's GG in a few minutes.
I cannot believe that we're witnessing this. Happy was up 2-0. It looked like he found all the solutions. And he's facing the lower bracket round 2. Nerup Tower, soon to be down. This Spirit Tower doesn't do much. Statue already half empty. The next wagon is getting killed by a Water Elemental.
Wow. He killed the crypt, shop, an altar, and pushed with Rifleman and Priest. Never seen that before, to be honest.
No.
Very well played here by 40.
Oh my god, it happened! Happy in the lower bracket! 40 celebration! What a... He's a giant, man. He's a giant. He can't believe it himself. Like, he's stunned.
Wow.
Unreal. Unreal. Fortitude Lin is your winner bracket final. For the first time since TP League Season 1, we have a winner bracket final without Happy.
Congratulations. Also, shout out to Happy. He played great, to be honest. It was just 40 having better strategies, to be honest. It was, wow. I'm impressed. Really.
And
this is, yeah.
Yeah, just to double down on that, for I think 9 years or so, we always keep on saying like, okay, 40 is so stable. He is slowly picking up pace. He has this most defensive early game that you can probably think of. His real strength is always was like mass gyros, mass tanks, ultra late game. And he started the series playing pretty much exactly that style. And on the 5th map, when it counts most, he's dashing out a 1-base rifle priest mortar push, which goes against everything that he stands for, usually.
Yes. And in the moment where the pressure is the highest.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, I mean, he got a knew that Happy will go for such a style because it looked so good the way 40 was playing it. Also, this timing, I never saw a human going for the under base, killing the crypt, the shop, and the altar. And sometimes, in my opinion, would be sometimes if I do it, I would be like, all right, and what now? So I need to push it. I need to kill something. But he kept the pressure going on. He killed something, and it's really was a very good decision. So yeah, I'm speechless. It's like Northern Isle. Yeah, well played.
40 just took the reality of human undead in Warcraft 3 and turned it on its head. So sick. Nobody saw this coming. Happy didn't see this coming. You called it, I think, on Echo Owls already, that 1-base rifle play is the counter to Dreadlord, and boom, there it is.
Yeah. I mean, I remember Death Note telling in my chat, like, man, you will never win with fast expansion against Dreadlord. Always go for Rifleman. And I tried it, and I lost a lot of times, and I didn't play it like 40, but I just saw that you got a good shot on the opponent. I think Himiko played it a lot against Labyrinth long time ago. Rifleman as well against the Dreadlord, and it's just a good option. And I think it's the best option if your opponent is not thinking you go for it. So I think 40 just played a big map here, and yeah, shout out to him. Well played. It was just nice to watch, to be honest.
Yeah. Chat is saying the footy distraction on the left was so good and important. Yeah, so he could send the rifles and priest after being contained finally to the main. That's 100% correct, exclusive. Thank you, Abstract, for the sub. GG's, go 40. J Celorex with 10 gifted subs. Tommy Lee Johns, thank you for the sub as well. Insane, dude. The series started and we thought Happy has it all figured out and he did the right adjustments, and then 40 had this ace up his sleeve. And like, I'm not even memeing. The meta in Human vs. Undead right now has a lot of Mr. Winner strategies. Knights, Gyros, Griffins. Mr. Winner was the first to play it. This 1-base rifle push supported with mortars. It was either Todd or Mr. Winner playing it first. We're living in Mr. Winner's dream right now.
Mr. Winner all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those strategies... it will mix up again. Like, next series will a whole complete different story. That's the beautiful thing about Warcraft 3. Cannot repeat it in that way. So yeah, it was just beautiful Warcraft 3 today. Both series, we saw great players playing their best, outplay themselves sometimes, outplay their opponent. Lots of mistakes on both sides sometimes, but it was great to see that every player showed off, and I mean, there were no 3-0. It was all close series. It was very nice to watch.